What an excellent day for an August. You'd like that?
What are you, fucking nuts?
You listen, you little bitch. You hang up on me again, I'll gut you like a fish, understand?
I want you to pray to your God. I want you to pray that he comes and saves you.
Do I look like someone who cares what God thinks?
Welcome, fellow horror fans, to our little show titled What an Excellent Day for a Podcast. This is episode 6, and we continue to be excited that we are gaining some listener traction and that there are a few of you out there who actually give a shit about what we think. We continue to appreciate you guys and gals out there. Now, as we do each time out, join us as we look to take a stroll down horror lane. Around the horn, once again, we have my fellow horror nerds, Danny C., Joe T., David, and I am JC. Today we are switching things up some. As you recall, our first few episodes consisted of some top 5 lists, best and worst of the year, and a celebration of the Friday franchise. In this episode, we are going to dip our toes in my favorite horror genre, found footage. On this episode, the gang will be waiting in the bay, a little 2009 eco-horror found footage movie from director Barry Levinson. Did we enjoy it? Did it suck isopod balls? Will these guys ever allow me to recommend a found footage movie again? Let's find out. So, my fellow horror fiends, let's talk some damn horror.
What's going on, guys?
What's up, guys?
Howdy.
You guys want me to leave the house now?
Nah.
Can I get an hour and a half of my life back?
I just want to know what the hell was it trying to be?
Scary.
Yeah, I was rooting for the isopods.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
For all the listeners out there, I think I am the only one that kind of enjoyed this movie.
No, I liked it. I actually
You
did
enjoyed
like
it? Yeah. Okay.
It wasn't bad. I mean,
I've
we'll
seen
get into
worse.
specifics, but yeah, there's definitely been way worse, like Halloween Ends and Skinamarink. But
I'm kind of shocked. I thought you guys would have liked it.
Hey, listen, I don't really hate everything or anything.
I don't hate everything.
I just,
I like that one movie I saw that one time.
yeah. But listen, it held my attention. The movie went quick. We all watched it together right before recording, so different for us. But it had its moments. More comic relief that I always find, which lightens up the mood, and yeah.
yeah, I mean, to me, like, the moments with, seeing all the people that got infected, it felt serious. And then it would go back to the politician guy or the CDC, and it was comedy. And it just, to me, it didn't blend well. I wish it would have been way more serious, and I would have enjoyed it a lot more, but it had its moments.
Was it that I didn't necessarily? I mean, yeah, there were parts in there that made me laugh, but I never felt they were going for laughs. Yeah. Like, it was just things that triggered in our brains, like, oh, that's pretty funny.
So, what I liked about it as well, it was a little bit of a Jaws ripoff, right? You have the 4th of July festivities. Obviously you got isopods in the water. Instead of the shark, you got
the mayor.
You got the mayor who
previous
wants
knowledge of something,
not wanting to shut everything down, right? Because of the tourism and the money and all that. So that's what first kind of intrigued me about this movie when I first saw it. That it was kind of geared more towards Jaws, and I thought they did a really good job with the whole, different found footage styles, right? There was, whether you had the cameras on the ceiling in the hospitals that was filming things, the cell phones, the videos. It was just kind of a montage of different types of video, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, the premise, I should say, revolves around
the premonition.
I had a
premonition. Being July 4th, the holiday, everybody's having a good time outside in the water, the Chesapeake Bay in Maryland, and
Miss Krabs.
Yeah. A crab eating contest. I've never heard of like a crab eating contest.
I do like how, a couple of the contestants are throwing their guts up and about to die, and other people are just still munching. Like, they really wanted to win that contest.
Yeah, but and as the outbreak is about to happen, you're kind of get the backstory of some of the stuff that's been going down, not being told.
Yeah, the two divers that surfaced a few weeks beforehand.
Yeah, it was a cover-up. It was a cover-up to not, disrupt the festivities and take money away from the town.
I think that's one of the things I liked about it, that it seemed like a very accurate portrayal of the governmental end of the whole thing.
Yeah. With the conspiracy theorists, like websites, right? And the guy talking about all the chicken shit and everything that was close to the bay and the runoff and all that. And obviously,
the wannabe Alex Jones of it all.
Yeah, exactly. So,
and that was the one thing, the fact that they brought up, like, right out of the gate, like, what was it, like 20-something tons of chicken shit. And I was like, all right, well, we know that's going to be a factor.
Yeah.
Because you don't say chicken shit that many times in a 2-minute
I lost
span.
count how many times.
Yeah. Nor do you show the mayor talking about the fucking best water ever, right? Something's up.
So this island houses 32,000 chickens, and they feed it steroids, and obviously they need to put their fecal matter somewhere, right? So they dump it right near the water. That kind of dips in and unfiltered and makes its way into everybody's bodies, and
and the larva was probably small enough to move through the filtration system, right?
Yeah.
So, and then these things were growing at a rapid fucking rate.
And I like when they're talking to the mayor and they're like, any contamination issues, anything like that. He's like, well, we do have this and that, and then small nuclear leak, and
we didn't expect that to fuck people up until 2014.
Yeah, we thought we had like another 5 years till things went bad. Oh.
Yeah, they never saw Chernobyl or anything.
Yeah.
I like that. In his mind, it was just kind of like, oh, all right, we were off. We thought we had another 5 years till it was going to be in it. It's like, dude, get on it right fucking now. Like,
and then you had the girl who was like a college student, right? She's an intern, and she's
she
covering the fucking biggest fucking case ever, right?
And I thought she was like in the beginning, I thought she was like a high school student.
Yeah.
Like I said, looking at her face, all I could think about is that's Mike and Eleven's kid. Like she looked like an exact split of the two of them.
And she made it out.
How? That's what I don't.
That's the one thing with this movie. She splashed water on her face, and right there, fucking shit should have been in her mouth or in her eyes or something. And
it was chlorinated.
Didn't you?
Well, no.
I was going to say, was the fountain?
I don't know.
That was the benefit of the doubt I was given, just suspend disbelief.
So the camera guy, though, he got it because he washed his face in that little pool, right? So that was
pool water,
which they kind of already established was
contaminated.
Toxic, contaminated.
The kids get it. The parents. Everybody's tongues are getting eaten.
In reality, it's not the water's contaminated, but somehow the parasites are getting into their body. And I guess that's the only way she survived. But if blood's falling on her and that much, covering half of her face, how did at least one parasite not fall onto her?
In the blood?
Yeah. Because clearly, when we've seen these people dead, there's parasites crawling all over them.
Yeah, but they're much larger, right? They're not the larva. I think the larva kind of, all those people that got it. Yeah, they were all being dunked into, and they were in the swimming pools, and they had the sprinklers and everything. So, yeah,
I'm not saying the logic's airtight.
Yeah, no, with her, it doesn't.
Yeah,
it doesn't.
That's the
sense.
one thing that I have with this movie.
As soon as that happened, I'm just thinking 28 days later. The old man got that one drop in the eye, and I'm like, oh, she's fine. But wait, she's doing the interview now. All right, I guess she did make it. Whatever.
I wish there was a little bit more gore. I think they could have done a little bit more with like things bursting out of bodies, right? I would have liked to have seen some
Yeah,
some tongues
but
being eaten and torn off, and
I think with them trying to go from a
Realism?
realistic,
Yeah.
documented incident, it would have been nice to see more, but
it did feel real, though. That's the one thing that got out of this movie. It's like, watching like the CDC and the doctor talking about it, you felt like, the actors, they kind of portrayed this whole found footage, it was pretty good. It felt like you were actually
And who was the
something
guy at the
unfold.
end? Was he with FBI or
Which guy was that?
the guy talking to the CDC guy at the end?
He was with the Coast Guard.
Oh no, he was the Coast Guard. Yeah.
Oh,
He was the
okay.
Coast
I
Guard,
thought
so-
it was somebody like higher up.
Yeah.
But how he was, just like, oh yeah. I mean, we got a report about something, but we were gonna get to it.
Yeah, we just ignored
Like,
it.
just don't know that you got the guy at the CDC. Like, why the fuck didn't you tell us any of the like? Again, just the casualness of the whole thing. But like I said, that's how I always imagine like government, the departments communicating with one another. Like, oh yeah, we were gonna get to that. It was just whatever.
And that diver took more abuse from that dude, talking shit about her accent. You couldn't understand what the fuck she was saying, right? Than the actual isopods. You see that isopod? They had a picture. It was like fucking 3 feet long.
Yeah, so it was
that
like 2.5 or something.
Holy
Yeah.
shit! Did you imagine?
I was hoping that one guy, when we saw the up close of his stomach, that's where I wanted more gore. I wanted something to come out of
Yeah.
the stomach.
I was
Yeah.
actually watching like
Alien, right?
Yeah.
because they were showing like at the bottom of the screen you saw like the progress bar of where it wasn't a video, and I just kept eyeballing that. I'm like, is there enough time for that thing to bust out? And then it was like right there at the end. I'm like, fuck. But and yeah, I'm a little upset to hear you guys didn't like it, because the whole time I kept thinking like, next time we do this, got to be Lake Mungo, and yeah,
Lake Mungo
if you didn't like this, then you're probably not going to like that either.
Hey, listen, I'm not saying I liked it. I get more of a kick out of some of these found footage movies, but I get it. I understand the premise, and it's not that I didn't enjoy it. It's just like, I didn't know what to expect kind of going into it, to be honest with you. I got the premise of it, and just that alone, I can't leave stuff. I don't go into watching trailers. I just like to see it for what it's worth, to be honest with you. But I liked at the end how they showed the last guy dying off in the antique store, and
oh yeah.
everything they start popping out of his face and coming out of the holes.
Yeah, right out of the neck.
Yeah. How about the one by the water?
Oh yeah, with the eye move, right?
With the eye move.
You think he's dead?
That was good.
Yeah, the water fountain. The guy's laying on the ground, and his face is half eaten. You can see his teeth, and then you think he's dead, and then the eye just moves, and she goes apeshit and starts running with the camera guy. And
I would love to know what happened to her, right? I mean, where does she go now? She's got her baby. You got no gas in the boat, right? So you can't get off.
what do you mean?
They're
The
gonna go-
hazmat team came in, and they.
Yeah, I guess they.
And there was a couple of the isopods coming out of that lady within the car. How did not one
get
get
on
onto the baby?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's.
Well,
what
you saw the one that came out real quick.
I mean,
and
I
then
guess
when- I thought
they're
it
not going to
dropped.
show, the baby, something happened to the baby within the movie. So I guess it's for our interpretation that either the baby got infected, then the mom would, or something to that. Like, they're not making it out.
Yeah, even though they referenced at the end how, the guys with the hazmat suits, it's like, all right, the government's coming in to do this. Yeah, normally that would, and I feel like in a movie that would be like a sign of hope. Like, it's just like, all right, they're going to come in, they're going to make it better from this point. But even then, I'm just like, nah, everybody's just fucked.
Yeah, 700 plus people died.
That's crazy.
That's a lot of people.
So is this the
In one
reason
day.
why you don't like to go into the water, John?
It's one of the reasons. Yeah, fucking
watch this
isopods.
I was going to
movie?
say, I
Yeah.
think this fucked me
Yeah.
up from, swimming in
Opening your mouth
natural
when you're-
bodies of water more so than
Well,
Jaws.
look, I mean, you know, anytime like when they were talking about the infection that one dude had, where they would have had to take off his arms and his legs. That shit's real, man. There's parasites in that brackish water. You got a cut or something, and you go in, man.
Do you
want to
go? We could take a ride right now over to Echo Lake if you want.
No. I don't go into
Take a
any
walk across
water.
Echo Lake.
I do not go into any water. I'm perfectly fine, staying on dry ground.
Yeah, I could see why this would get to you.
Yeah.
But.
And that was no bull shark. Why would you even think that was a fucking bull shark bite? Like, what are the bull sharks? Do they like nibble on your fucking the middle of your
That
chest?
was,
That was just
that was
bullshit.
deteriorated.
Yeah, that was.
That was chicken shit.
Yeah.
Yes, well played.
There's chicken shit popping out of their bodies.
And something else that felt kind of real to me. I mean, all right, they compressed an entire day's events into an hour and a half, but yeah, it still felt like you were kind of watching all that go down in real time.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I personally thought it was paced just right. That you kind of felt like you were going through it with them.
Yeah.
I was the pace I felt was great. It wasn't dragging. It was kind of getting through the day, getting through the point of that July 4th day, and to me, that kept my interest. So it wasn't like I was seeing the same shit over and over, trying to decipher what the heck was going on. You know exactly what was going on. Giving you scenes inside the hospital, what's going on. People are losing limbs. They're talking to the CDC. Oh yeah, well, they don't have any tongues. What do you mean they don't have any tongues? Yeah, they're missing their tongues. They're ripped out. They're losing limbs. They got these rashes. At the end, the CDC's like, yeah, you better get out of the hospital now, So you want me to ditch all the patients? Yeah.
Yeah, that I don't know. That was kind of one of those feel good moments of like, oh my god, a doctor that actually gave a shit.
Right.
And,
Yeah.
they're all like they're telling him get the fuck out of Dodge, and he's just like, no, there's people dying here. Something's got to be done.
And to think how close the wife got to dying herself, right? He was about to throw her in that fucking water.
Yeah.
And that was game over for her.
Yeah.
I was waiting for that boat. When they mentioned the boat being on autopilot, I was like, oh wow, something's going to happen. It's going to keep on going, keep on going, keep on going. And never be seen again.
Yeah, I do agree. There are potential plot holes and things like that. But one thing I think would have really added to the realism if they would have just lowered the score. Like they went pretty hard on a lot of that, on a lot of the music in there. I felt if they just toned that down, not necessarily eliminated it, but just brought it way down, I think it would have felt a little more real. Like as soon as you got those big swells in the music, it's like, oh yeah, this is a movie. Like this is just completely made up.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I just thought about it. You called it from the beginning.
What's that?
Well, not specifically, but yeah. How did she? What was her name? Donna.
Yeah.
The reporter?
Yeah.
That's Donna.
Yeah. How did it? That's what the tight pants squeezed any parasites out of her pores.
That's true. That's true.
Those
true.
tight pants.
Yeah.
Wow.
You want to go motorboating?
Yeah.
Yeah. See what I mean? That was a legitimate question. But we're a bunch of scumbags, therefore we found that funny.
Hey.
So that's what I'm saying. They weren't trying to be funny. It was just we're fucked up.
Right. The nonchalantness of some of the banter back and forth, how serious it was between the people are like, nah, stop fucking with me. What's really going on over there? It's just, I think our world has changed since COVID.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, we all probably said the same thing before. We're like, no, seriously, what the fuck's going on over there? And now we kind of take things into,
Well, yeah.
are you serious now? Like, now I think we've hit a lot of reality over the last 3 years.
Yeah.
You could make up some of the most insane shit, and nowadays people are just like, yeah, I buy it.
Well, you never thought we would live through a pandemic, right? You see that in movies and shit. You never think that you would actually be involved in one. So
We just got to be ready for the next one.
yeah, listen, the next one could be fucking isopods, right? I got a fever.
Only if we're
Oh
lucky.
shit! My stomach protruding.
I'll still be rooting for him though.
Yeah, of course.
As long as we don't,
Joe be like, "Come on out, let's go, pop out." It's okay.
as long as we don't run out of chlorine, I think we'll be fine.
Yeah,
Yeah. Why didn't anybody think of that to begin with? Just kind of.
because they listen to their mayor.
Well,
I
wait a
guess.
minute. Hold on.
Yeah, because you're catching everybody's perspective of that, but it's not
it's
like...
live. You know, they're getting it, and it's live, and a decision was made within like a 3-day span what to do. And, you know, at the time, it's like nobody knows exactly what was going on. There's stories going on based on what had happened.
Al Qaeda.
Yeah,
I think it's fucking. I
think it's a terrorist attack. You know, they didn't know what the heck it was.
And yeah, the other thing I'm not 100% on, although I am leaning one way, that how the mayor was, like, it got to the point where I was thinking, like, he's not necessarily lying. I think he's just truly in denial about all this. Like, kind of like with Jaws, it's like, all right, some shit's happening, but no, we'll be fine, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Like, this guy actually felt like, nah, this can't possibly be real.
I mean, not think about it, and maybe it won't happen.
Yeah.
Well, he was a fucking
Reverse
furniture
manifest.
salesman or whatever the hell. He owned like a furniture store. You know, how the fuck did he become mayor?
Well, that's what they get for voting him in, clearly.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, that's real life. How often does that shit happen?
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
Every fucking November.
God. Yeah, but again, I enjoyed it for what it was, right? And like I said, this was one that felt realistic to me. The way it was done with the websites and how they connected all the dots and the conspiracy theories and the CDC and all of that. It just, you know, the hospital scenes, right, with the doctor, it just felt real.
And again, the candidness of the government officials behind the scenes, like, that was my biggest takeaway from it. I was just sitting there like, just kill them all, just get rid of them all.
So that's what really reached out to you.
Yeah,
I mean, you're the one, JC. You're the one that saw this movie.
Yeah, I've seen it quite a few times. I own it, obviously.
Twice
I own it. Yeah, don't ask me how I bought it fucking twice. But there was a glitch in the system somewhere, the Matrix. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of found footage. I devour all found footage movies, and this one just kind of, you know. And listen, it's directed by a director that, you know, he's got some accolades, right? You know, Rain Man. Judge Wapner, right?
Kmart sucks. Kmart sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm an excellent driver.
Definitely going to make an eco-horror friendly movie. Yeah. I just thought it was good. I thought it was kind of his take, right? I think it was his first horror movie, obviously, that he did, and I think he did a good job with it. So.
Yeah.
Like
I said, I enjoyed it.
Dave, I think it's like we kind of like these off the wall, offbeat horrors, right? And it's just like, you know. So in a future episode for our listeners out there, we're gonna probably debate a movie, and we're gonna choose sides. And we might do that for Skinamarink.
It's just a matter if it's going to be 3-on-1 or 2-2.
So I am the only one that has not seen that. It drops on Shudder Thursday. I will be watching that. We know how Joe and Danny C feel about that. David likes the movie.
I think I gotta watch it one more time and put myself through that.
Yeah, I don't want to put myself through
I
that.
think you should, Joe. I think you should put yourself through
Well,
that.
it sounds like you guys are saying there's a theory that would make sense. And again, don't tell me. I don't want to know about it.
Yeah,
But
the theory
it
will
sounds
take
like
it from...
it wraps things up and brings it more clear, and you get a better understanding.
The theory will
of
take it
It's
from
a
a
theory
2.7
that
out of to like a 4.
Oh, yeah, that's a jump.
It's
That's almost a 50-50. Like
it brings some logic to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So and I guess another gauge, and I think we mentioned it last time before we started, about like Eraserhead. Like, what are your thoughts on that?
I've never seen it.
Oh, okay. What about Lynch in general?
I haven't seen a lot of Lynch movies, to be honest with you.
I was going to say,
I know
because
this is kind of.
I think a
in the
big
same
reason
vein.
why I liked it is because it reminded me a lot, especially like his early stuff. Even like some of the you know, not personal, but like the shorts he used to do before he got into full features. And I've heard at least 2 comparisons to Eraserhead. And like I said, just being a fan of Lynch in general, I think that's partly why I liked it. Because it's just off the wall, random, abstract, heavy, like sound design is this movie.
Yeah, well, that's
So-
like I said. I am going to lock myself in my man cave, lights off, sound up, and put myself in the movie right there, right? And we'll see what happens. You know, maybe I join you against two.
I hope so, because like I said, I don't know anybody personally that likes it. So I've heard a few people review it, and some give it more positive than negative, but...
And I still want to watch Dash Cam. That's a found footage movie that I'm waiting for that to kind of drop somewhere free where I don't have to pay for it.
Yeah, I didn't find that one horrible, but it didn't really do much for me.
You saw Host, right? His first one, Rob Savage. It's
I
like
don't
it's like
remember.
54 minutes long. Host. It's like an hour long movie, and it's not. You guys see it?
No.
I have not.
No.
It's either in my queue or...
Oh wow, shit! We should have watched that. Host was good. Host was kind of seance via Zoom during the COVID pandemic. So all friends get together and they think it's funny to kind of do a seance, and then they're all in their apartments and they just they break the seance when they shouldn't have, and they release just crazy paranormal shit that's
Be
going
cool
on
if it's like
in
the
all
metaverse
of
and
their
then
apartments.
isopods come out and get them.
Yeah, right. Yeah, there you go.
And then we find out that all found footage movies are linked.
And then you open the closet and there's a big pile of chicken shit in the closet. There it is, the runoff.
Yes.
It's running off.
Yeah,
into
it's just chicken shit.
Yeah.
It got into my washer and dryer. Chicken shit. I wash my clothes with the chicken shit. Yeah. Not much really to talk about with this movie too much, right? It is what it is.
And if you haven't seen it, go out and take a watch at it.
Yeah.
It's worth at least one watch.
Absolutely.
I'll say that.
Listen,
The
for
Bay.
anybody
I
that
don't know about a
enjoys
rewatch though.
So this is the 2012 version of the movie The Bay, and it's directed by Barry Levinson. So if you haven't seen it, go out there, watch it, get a little taste of what we're talking about, and
Maybe taste isn't the right word.
get a sip.
don't drink the water.
Yeah.
It's definitely worth a watch, right? I mean, it's a fast movie. It keeps your attention, right? It moves quick, right?
Yeah.
So right out of the gate, you start, right? It's not like you're getting to know the townsfolk and all that. I mean, you go into the.
They give you a good 10, maybe 15 minutes set up. Yeah, just enough to establish it, and then as soon as things start, it just escalates.
Yeah.
I felt like there wasn't much filler. It kind of it didn't
moved,
feel long
yeah,
at all.
the
Yeah,
pace
that was the
was really
positive.
good.
Yeah,
sure.
Pace was really
That's what
good.
I agree on. Yeah, definitely. A lot of some notable people in there. So I'm watching it. I noticed a lot of people from the show Billions. So
What is that show, Billions? What is?
It's on Showtime.
Okay.
Attorney General goes after a hedge fund
Oh, okay.
company
Okay.
and tries to take him down. And listen, I think I'm in season 3 right now, watching it with my wife, and I'm really enjoying it. But I just noticed a lot of people in there, and I'm like, well, that one's from it. I've seen that one in an episode. This one, several episodes. So, I mean, some notable people that I've noticed in the show, in the movie. So,
No isopods to be found.
no isopods to be found.
That's good.
Damn.
And you know what?
I could be that for Halloween now.
An isopod.
Isopod.
What about the scene where the cop went into the house
Oh, yeah.
and that didn't do anything for you?
He was a dumbass.
Well, I mean, kind of.
But did he shoot everyone? I mean, I
shot
guess
everybody, and then
he gave them their
obviously-
wish.
Well,
right?
was it
Go
that
on.
because you just got the one gunshot out of it? So did he just? Because I'm assuming he was the one screaming, "It bit my leg! It bit my leg!" I just assumed he killed himself and just said, "Fuck all of it."
Wasn't that? I mean, who's the guy that was outside that shot the other cop that was in his car? Right, that dude. That was the guy in the house, right? He was.
That was the partner, but I don't know if he went in. I think when they showed it, it was the cop driving.
I thought it was the cop driving that was the one that came back out and that was sitting in the car, right? Didn't he, like he was saying, you don't have to die like this, right? So obviously he saw
Yeah.
how they were dying. He was upstairs in that apartment, whether he shot his partner and shot, them and gave them their wish to kill them off so they, they didn't have shit, coming through their chest. I thought it was cool, though, just how they were, like, not cool, but, how they were, like, screaming. It was subtitled and shit.
Yeah, like, I thought that was actually a really creepy part.
That was, right?
Because you hear the horrors going on, and it's like, again,
she's
you let
on
your imagination.
When she's
run
on the
wild.
dock as a reporter, and she wants to go record again. And every time she goes to record, she hears this weird noises going
like
off
the
in the background,
screams
the
in the background.
screams and the moans, and it's like, oh my god, what's that? What the fuck you think it is?
Did you hear that?
It's like It's a Wonderful Life when the thing jingles and Angel gets his wings when you hear that scream up. An isopod just bursted out of their stomach. Another one bites the dust.
And I did like when they were showing back at the newsroom, again, behind the scenes, like they're sitting there like, you think she's cut out for this? You think she's going to be all right? Yeah. Like just sitting there like ripping into her like, oh yeah, she's
way
so
over a fucking head.
Yeah. Be curious to see how they ended up, though.
Is there going to be a sequel?
I don't know. Attack of the Chlorine.
Yeah. The
Just
Return
walk
of
around-
the Isopods.
Return of the Isopod. Bay 2.
Yeah.
What
Montego
happened
Bay.
to the chicken shit?
I think I was watching it. I was thinking of the movie Slither.
Oh, Slither's one that.
Yeah,
we
there's
should-
definitely a lot of that in there.
Yeah, Slither is great. Night of the Creeps.
Night of the Creeps, yeah.
Right? Night of the Creeps, another classic. Kind of that Slither mold.
But I also enjoyed it. I guess they were on the boat. They were showing footage of people like just fishing out there on the boat. And, opens the fish's mouth, takes the hook out. And something comes crawling up and just runs off the deck and shit.
Bites him first, right?
Bites him and then jets. That got me real quick. I was like, oh, wasn't expecting that. But.
Yeah, they had a couple like decent, almost organic like jump scares in there.
Yeah.
But when you weren't expecting it. But you
like-
see all the dead. There was like too many, like hundreds of fucking dead bodies everywhere. Like, okay. So.
That was the other one too. Was it the Coast Guard when they were just showing the footage of like just going across the bay and all? And I'm like, what the hell is going on with that texture? And then it didn't hit me right away until they mentioned like, oh, there's a ton of dead fish around here.
Yeah.
Like it almost looked like gravel. The bay looked like gravel with all it because it was just dark enough you couldn't necessarily see what was going on. But
I thought the young girl did a good job. She was a pretty good actor, right? She felt realistic when she was talking to her friend, and the fear, right? No one's helping us. I mean, nurses, everybody's just kind of.
I don't know what's going to happen to me after this.
Yeah.
What?
They show that the one shot. They're all in the hospital and they're like in the waiting room. It's like the nurse is ignoring me. She just walked by. That's a fucking typical day most of the time.
That's how it is in the emergency room, right? They fucking ignore you.
Listen, I've worked in a hospital for many years, but to say it is like it's typical. I mean, come on. But yeah,
See? Just further proving it was a very realistic movie.
Yeah.
and listen, sometimes for me, I have to digest things. I have to take it in and understand, and I have to compare it sometimes.
Yeah.
So
You just gotta let it all soak in and then watch it again.
yeah, I can't.
Then next
watch it
time
again.
we get together, you apologize.
Yeah.
I'm not. I
He
didn't
may
shit
love
on it.
Skinamarink the next time he watches it, right?
Dude,
it might be like
I might
it
be-
might be 3-1. And
I'm telling
just
you right now,
Joe's the only
I
one
think-
we're debating.
I made one comment the other day to my wife, and I felt like I was going to be castrated for making that comment because I did not feel the same as she did about the movie. But I had to think about it. I had to sit on it. And it's not... I'm not saying I hate it, but
You hated the backlash from the house.
I got a lot of backlash about it. And it was like, you just wasted my time. And then I realized that some people that live in my household might not appreciate certain films and the nature of films.
Are we
and
talking
how they're filmed.
Skinamarink again?
Yes, but I'm not. Listen, I'm not saying I love the movie.
Uh-oh, Dan's coming around. Danny C.
I just.
Here we go.
See, this is why I feel like
I was laughing.
In one of our next few episodes, I feel like we have to do our top 5 worst horror movies because I feel like it's going to be so different in opinions that it'll be, I feel, a great discussion. And it's not just going to be filled with, recent stuff. Like, there's horror movies that I've watched once, and I was like, I'm never wasting my time again. Like,
I think a lot of my worst horror movies, I never even finished it. I usually just turn that shit off, right? Because it's like, I don't even want to waste my time with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the biggest problem for me is going to be, like, of all time.
Yeah.
All-time horror.
I didn't really enjoy
Dave,
this movie,
I think that's
but
like I'm having the same dilemma.
It was nowhere near as bad. But, to me, Skinamarink was awful. I don't want to ever waste my time. Like, I feel like when we talked about Halloween Ends, to me, Halloween Ends, it was because we expected more.
Well, yeah.
That's what made that one. Yeah, as a whole, it's probably not a bad movie.
You love the franchise, right? And you expect more out of that franchise, and they hit you with a shit sandwich to wrap it up. But,
I mean, you can go down most of the things that have grown legs, like
Isopods,
Hellraiser 6, 7. They get to a point where it's like you've worn out the concept.
Yeah. See, that's
is that fair to even so? As we're talking about that, and we're thinking about our worst ones, I don't even think it's fair to even grade that for what it's worth.
Wait, for which?
Like, you go into these anthologies and, with these movies that are done, like, I don't think that should be allowed to be graded. They have to be a standalone movie for what it's worth. Or have some type of backbone to a sequel that had meat on it. Because I can't go out and say, okay, Hellraiser Bloodline, that movie, I fucking hated it. Like, it sucks. Like,
you see,
it's not fair. No, and I'm not saying that. I'm not saying Hellraiser Bloodline. I enjoyed it. I have no beef with it. But you understand where I'm going to? Some things that have grown legs into Sharknado 7 or 8. Yeah,
it wears out its welcome, right? After a while, it's like, all right, I've seen this.
I can't grade you on that. I grade you on you're there for the history of what it's become an evolution to that point. But to me, I feel like some of those I gotta disregard. Those movies don't count,
But that's why maybe a movie like Skinamarink, and again, haven't seen it yet, but I like original movies. I like to watch a movie where it's like, okay, I haven't seen that shit done before, right? That's fucking creative, right? Like when Blair Witch first came out, right? When Blair Witch first, you never seen that, right?
Except for the handful of people who are like, oh, it's a Cannibal Holocaust ripoff.
Yeah.
Which at that point, I still didn't see the movie.
Which Cannibal Holocaust?
Yeah, when Blair Witch came out, everybody was talking about it was just kind of a rip-off of that. Well, maybe thematically, as far as the found footage part of it and all. It wasn't until a year or so later, and then I heard some of the other stories about it. I'm like, I gotta watch this movie.
Yeah, I watched Cannibal Holocaust. I've seen it before Blair Witch in '99, and I never really thought it was like Cannibal Holocaust is a classic fucking movie for anybody out there who hasn't seen that movie. That is kind of like one of the original found footage, and that's a hard watch. That's a tough movie to get through.
It is.
Right, especially with the animal cruelty.
I was going to say the turtle gets me every time.
Yeah, it's just horrible. It's a hard watch.
Dude gets his dick hacked off with a rock, and it was like that. But the turtle, that one always. What about something came up that reminded me of it? Did you guys see Last Broadcast?
Yes, the Jersey Devil, right?
Yeah.
Was it the
The one that got Armageddon by Blair Witch. It came out just before it, but it was pretty much the same movie, only Jersey Devil.
Yeah.
Which I just found out because I was like, it'd be cool to check out where that was shot. Figured it had to at least be in Jersey. No, it was filmed in Pottstown.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
But it's about these guys going out to the Pine Barrens to find the Jersey Devil. Yeah. But Yeah, if you hadn't seen that one was pretty good.
You know, we could do our own found footage in the actual Pine Barrens.
Yeah, listen.
Knock at the cabin too.
Skinamarink was done for $15,000.
Yeah, but you see, I did my version.
Paranormal Activity was done for
That
what,
was some
15,
expensive
20?
Legos.
Yeah.
Yeah, but again, hate it or love it, it's making money. I mean, it's 100 times its budget. I mean, what it's pulling in, you know, made for 15 grand. So
well, that's what I said when because I go on the horror Reddit and I've been on there for years, and I had heard about Skinamarink. I didn't really know much. And then when you had brought up the trailer and you were kind of saying the title, that's when I was like, Skinamarink? And you were like, yeah, that's what it's called. And I started to look more into it, and I don't know, it just...
That trailer, though.
The
first
trailer
time we
was
watched
great.
the trailer,
That was the first I even heard of it. I come walking down, and I'm like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
Yeah, because initially, I think... What I heard initially was the director was like a festival movie or something, but the director, if you were emailing him or tweeting him or something, he would send screeners of the movie to you and allow you to watch it. And then I guess it just picked up a lot of steam to where it ended up getting a limited release in movie theaters.
Yeah.
Like you said, $15,000, and even if it makes $2 million, it's a lot more money than
absolutely,
you know?
Absolutely. And then listen, it put him on the map, right? So now people know about him, and
because he was just a YouTuber,
and now he can, he can do something else. So, listen, we can make a found footage movie. I mean, we just got to come up with a creative idea, something that hasn't been done.
As long as you don't write the script for it.
Oh, fuck. No, it's all ad lib, man. Yeah. We just gotta you wing.
Thank you, JC.
You just gotta wing it,
JC.
Man.
It's about time.
You gotta wing it, man. No more fucking scripts.
The last movie we took it, everybody took that script. It was like, seriously, JC.
You know what? When I saw that video, I'm thinking like, oh, that would have been cool to be there. Yeah, the more shit you guys talk, I'm glad I wasn't around for that.
It was a blast.
It was.
We had a great time. We had a great time making it.
It was an amazing time.
Yeah.
And that head that Vlad created, man, with the gelatin that we cut out, that was our pride and joy. I always wanted to be a makeup effects artist, man. I always wanted, like when I was a kid.
Yeah, I give you an A-
on the makeup for that.
Yeah,
all right, I appreciate that.
You did my face makeup.
Yeah.
Cool.
Definitely, you got a talent there.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're gonna make a movie.
Definitely.
Yeah,
bring it all back around.
Definitely. Back to Rain Man.
I just dropped all these toothpicks. Count them quick.
That's 289 toothpicks. Definitely 289.
So rank it. Right, we want to go around the horn.
Out of what?
And again, this is
what we've been doing up to 10.
Up to 10. We can go up to 10. And this was the first episode that we had, right? That we actually just watched a movie, right? And as soon as we finished watching it, we jumped into
the first of many
recording. So, and this is gonna be the first of many. We're gonna do some commentary as well on movies that we love and cherish, and we want to revisit, right? And we could talk through it and not miss any good scenes. Although you guys probably now wouldn't mind talking through this to miss some of the scenes. Anyway.
I was gonna say, wait, have you guys seen Wreck?
Yes.
Oh, Wreck.
I saw all of them.
Dan, you never saw Wreck?
I haven't seen Wreck yet.
Oh my god! Now that's a movie we'll show you, and you will fucking.
If you don't like that, you just can't be helped.
Wreck to me is probably if I was to rank my found footage, it's number one.
Yeah, it's
that
very,
movie just
very good movie.
Scared the shit out of me. That movie was just intense.
As the sequels went on, they kind of it lost its
Two
luster.
was good.
But
Two was good.
Two was alright. The first one was a very good movie.
Two had a little bit of an Exorcist vibe to it, right? We're kind of the whole what was driving that, but yeah, you got to see Wreck.
So we're ranking this out of 10.
Yeah, let's rank this one.
Go ahead, Dave.
First time and still letting it sink in. 6.5, 7.
All right.
Joe?
I'd say maybe 4.5. It was okay. I don't hate the movie, but I'm never gonna go out of my way to watch it again. I'm sorry.
I will never see this one. If it's on television,
If it's on
the
TV,
channel
I wouldn't
gets
even
fucking
watch it, to
turned.
be honest with you. I wouldn't just put it back on to watch it, but I would probably put it on just to get a laugh.
Yeah.
You know, to me, yeah, you see all these dead bodies. Is that, oh my God, have you ever seen this before? Somebody blurts out, yeah, Kensington.
So what's your rank, Danny C?
I'm probably like a 5.5, 6, to be honest with you.
Okay.
And if I sit on it, it could be a 6.5 by tomorrow.
No, all right. Well,
But I'm gonna say 5.5, 6. I would rank it out of 10.
okay. I'm with you, Dave. I would go right at 6.5, 7.
I wouldn't go as far as to say I loved it, but
No,
I definitely
no.
enjoyed it.
It was, I enjoyed it, and like I said, I just love the realism. I love the kind of the found footage angle with the different types of video that they utilize, and it told a good story, right? I had a little bit of everything. So.
Yeah, again, like the pacing.
The pace
like,
was great. I thought.
It just it evolved at just well, I felt at least evolved at just the right pace that like.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like they were dwelling on any one thing too long.
You never got
but they
bored
didn't
with
rush
the
you
movie.
through it either.
Right? It wasn't like Skinamarink, right? For you guys,
Exactly.
where like an hour in, you're,
Like 10 minutes in.
Although
I can't wait to watch it. by
I
the
did
way.
recently. I will spoil one thing. I recently rewatched the trailer, and I'm pretty sure 100% of the dialogue in the movie is in that trailer.
Yeah, I know there's not
Plus,
a lot
in this house.
in this house. Yeah, like I said, I will be watching it within the next 48 to 72
Yeah,
hours.
we're gonna come back. We're gonna come back and talk about it.
At some point, yes.
Yeah,
we will definitely have a
this year.
Skinamarink episode.
Yeah, we might debate it, right? We might go back and forth.
I'm kind of nervous now.
What? What are you nervous about? That?
I have a feeling I'm going to get teamed up on.
Oh, you think I'm not gonna like it?
No, don't.
I think you will.
You and I, Dave,
You two are in the same fucking boat.
We're in a
so
little bit of similar
JC
taste.
is the leader of the found footage fan club.
Oh yeah, dude,
And found footage isn't even like a huge thing for me.
I love found footage, man.
Like if I hear if one comes recommended, I'll check it out, and
That's the
If I
thing.
like it.
Whenever I go on any streaming service, that's never in my recommendations because I don't watch them.
Found footage is it's good. When we get to that point where we're compiling best of found footage, that's going to be a fun episode. I don't even know if I can find like 10. I got so many that I really like.
wow.
But
Hey, if you have time, go to check out this movie, The Bay,
yeah, give it a shot, right?
2012.
Definitely. Let me know if you go for the isopods like I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, take out the whole town. Kill the fuckers.
Crank it up, fucker.
All right. Well,
Yeah, it's been another great episode.
yeah.
Yes.
This was
fun.
This was a good one. This was a good
Yeah.
one, and episode 6, right, for us. This is
Already.
Yeah.
We'll be back in a couple weeks to record soon.
Yeah, definitely.
We're still trying to figure out what the next topic's going to be, but hey, hopefully you enjoyed this one.
Yeah, at least we got rough ideas and all. And if anybody has any recommendations, check us out on Facebook. Excellent Day for a Podcast, or Excellent Day, the number 4, a podcast at gmail.com. And throw it all out there.
Yeah.
Also check us out on pretty much anywhere you listen to podcasts, and give us 5 stars. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Throw a little review out there.
And throw some recommendations too, right? Always looking. We're horror nerds, but we haven't
Seen everything.
seen everything, right? So if anybody out there has a good little title they want us to watch and review,
I had a
Let us
little
know.
extra time this morning before work, and I ended up catching the first 45 minutes of the new Search of Darkness, and even that alone, like I'm just in 81 now, and already it's like, I still got to see that. I got to see that.
And I am proud to say that my name is in the credits of all 3 In Search of Darkness movies, because I they were all kind of, I don't know if there was like a Kickstarter or something.
You bribe them to put your name in?
No. I spent like $75. You get a couple of posters, you get a digital copy, you get a Blu-ray, and you get your name in the credit. So that's
so
pretty
even
cool.
if you're not into the series, you got to check it out to catch his name.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, I devoured In Search of Darkness, man. If you're an '80s horror fan, which I absolutely love, that's the best decade for me of horror. You will absolutely love that. I definitely recommend seek them out. They're on Shudder.
Yeah. No, I did see the first two over the past year and
loved
them. So
when
I heard
4 hours plus, right?
Yeah, this one's like 5:45 or something.
This one's a little. I mean, the first one they did a lot of the good '80s horror, but this one kind of, it's like the scraps now, all the shit ones that some of them I didn't even fucking watch, but yeah.
It did remind me I got to rewatch Prowler. I haven't seen that in forever.
I told you guys via our group text the other day. YouTube has Pennywise, the story of it.
Yeah.
So,
I saw that's on there.
If you got it, I watched it 2 hours, man. It's great because it's a lot of behind the scenes of the making of the first one, man. I ate that shit up. It was Tim Curry and just it was a classic movie, right? All right, well, stay spooky, everyone. Until next time.
Until next time.
Appreciate you guys.
Peace,
gals. Later.
Good evening.
Dispatch. There's bodies everywhere.
If you find this tape, just please get it out.